We're back in Champions League action. Bayer Leverkusen is the opponent. Have we got a little mutiny on our hands though? Roll the intro. I've just realised I've just done that whole intro with both arms on, both hands on the arms of my chair, so it looks like I'm about to spring out into action. I'm not. I don't think you've ever seen me spring out into action. Maybe when we win the Champions League I'll spring out of my chair. Actually, tell a lie, I did jump out of my chair once and I knocked my green screen over and then put a big black mark on the wall, which I've now got to paint over whenever we move out. But yeah, we're playing Bayer Leverkusen. We've had the January transfer window, we've had the winter break, which went very well as you'd expect. We won all of our friendlies, we've won every single league game since then as well. The league is well and truly back to form. Beating Rijeka 2-1, Lokomotiva we beat 1-0, Osijek we beat 4-0, and Slaven Blupo we beat 4-0 as well. So back-to-back 4-0s into the game against Bayer Leverkusen is very nice indeed, as I do actually need to sort out my sitting position. We've brought in a couple of youngsters through. So Brian Soria is an American who we bought quite a while ago now. He's had 2 loan spells out. I thought we're going to give him a go. There's a reason behind this. And the other one was Hossan Haidara as well. Or Haidari probably. Again, his stats look okay. Potential ability isn't too good. We've just given him a new contract just to see how he does. He had a decent loan spell in the first league last season, 6.66 for a pretty crap team. But yeah, so we're going to give these youngsters a go in the league, in the central midfield spot. If we look at the transfers, well, there's a lot that I've been rejecting. But if we go to the transfer history, so on the outs, not too much to report. German Lopez moved to Braga, 425k. He was worth so much more than that, but he agreed to move on a free transfer at the end of the season. I wasn't playing him, so I just thought I'll take any money they wanted to offer. So we sold him for 425k. 24.5 million. Vicente Contreras, the wonder kid, has moved to Schalke, which is a little bit annoying. Couldn't do anything about it. The board accepted the deal. He's really struggling out there, so we're going to whack him back on the transfer on the short list and probably get him back on loan at some point, hopefully, because he was wonderful for us. I'm not going to lie. He was very, very good for us, but the board accepted the bid. I mean, it is a lot of money. 24.5 million was a lot of money, and it has helped us strengthen in other areas, which is good. Santiago Cachogta for £7.75 thousand has gone back to Venezuela or Ecuador or something like that. Venezuela, and never really worked out. We paid a lot of money for him. Well, we paid 50k roughly for him from Deportivo Taxaria, and he's gone back for a fraction of the price. So fair play to them. If they think he's going to do it. And Stip Rallis has gone on loan to Alcaron, and then we bought him back because he got a major injury. So that's the end of that. However, the money from Contreras' deal has allowed us to sign Sergio, who is a centre-back who isn't rated very highly, but his stats are very good for what I want. He is 6'2", so he's tall, he can jump, he's got good natural fitness. Pace could be a bit better, but his acceleration is good, which is quite key. Heading's good, marking's good, tackling's good, positioning's good. So generally, I'm quite happy to bring him in. He's played a couple of games and he's averaging an 8, which is good in the league. I thought 1.7 million was a steal. I thought it was a really good deal to go and get him in. So it was good. And then we brought in a big money signing, 9.75 million for yet another wonder kid. Guarana has joined us, Brazilian striker, signed from Flamengo. 1 goal in 4 appearances so far. He just suits how we play slightly better. The deep lying forward is a form, or is a position that we can integrate into the team a lot easier than, say, a poacher or an advanced forward, which is what other strikers are. And there was a few comments saying, you need to go out and buy a better backup striker for Dia Giacomo, which is what we've done in Guarana. It's very good. That does push quite a lot of players to the fringes of the team, which is why there's sort of a mini mutiny revolt. If we go and look at the dynamics, I think this is where you can see, yes, so Georges Laria wants to leave for first team football, and he's disappointed that we didn't sell him to Troyes, and he's disappointed that we left him out of the Champions League squad. Sebastian Rojas has been treated unfairly too many times by his manager. Basically, we've left him out the Champions League squad twice, and we refused to sell him because I need him as a backup in the league, and then no one wanted to pay his thing. Javier Aquino, the striker, we probably will be cashing in on him at some point. He's gone from a wonder kid just to a striker in general. He is rated highly, but he's never really performed for us that well. So, yeah, more than happy to cash in on him again. Advanced forward doesn't really suit the way we play. hopefully we'll get some good cash for him. And then the big one, Ignacio Fernandez, disappointed that he couldn't join Arsenal. Well, Arsenal didn't pay his release fee, so there was no way he was going to join them. And we tied him down to a really big contract just before he got pissed off. So if he's going to move, they're going to have to pay a bucket ton of money for him. I'm talking like 25 million plus. I think his release fee is 35. Yeah, 35 million. So, either he will become happy when everyone's interest drops in him, which is unlikely. I think he is transfer listed. Yeah, he requested a transfer. So if they want him, they've got to pay 35 million right now. That's how we're doing it. But that is why the 2 youngsters, or 3 youngsters, have been called up central midfielder-wise to the first team, because Ignacio Fernandez isn't going to play in the league anymore. He is going to play in the Champions League because he's a world-class midfielder. So he is still going to play in the Champions League. But I'm trying to be a bit ruthless with the team. If you don't like it here, if you're pissed off that you're not playing, you're going to go out the door as long as we get good value for you. And that's pretty much how we're doing it at the moment. And it's been working very well, as I said. So today we face Bayer Leverkusen. It will be a 1-game episode. I know these are a little bit annoying when I do a 1-game episode, but time is of the essence, as they say. So yeah, we just need to crack on a little bit here, hoping for a good result away at Bayer Leverkusen. How long have we got in between this one and the return leg? Yeah, quite some time, and a cup semi-final as well. So we'll be back for that game. Hopefully for a 2-game episode we'll fit in Lokomotiva or Istra either side of it, I imagine. But the season is drawing to a close in the league. We should have it wrapped up, really. We are top of the league, as you would expect. We have a 4-point gap to Hajduk now. We haven't lost in a very long time. We haven't even drawn in a very long time. It's just been all wins, which is really good. But yeah, we need to go out there and do the business against Bayer Leverkusen is what we really need to do. We've got a manager who's sent 2 people off and given 26 yellow cards in 8 matches, which is quite impressive, to be honest. That is very impressive that he's given 2 red cards in 8 matches. So maybe we won't have get stuck in. I don't think we have it for this one. No, we don't. We'll just leave it as it is. So we've made a few little tweaks again to the system. I've realised we actually play better when we play at a higher tempo. We score a lot more goals when we play at a higher tempo. We just sort of outrun and outlast other teams. So the only real question mark we've got was going to be who the back 2 are, but Benkovic is injured with food poisoning, so he had to be sent home. So the back 2 will be Sergio and Veslanovic, with Picard on the bench, who again was becoming, I won't say unhappy, he was becoming a little bit, we had a lot of interest in him and he was getting a bit too big for his boots, so we put him in his place and said we're only going to sell you if we're going to get a large enough deal, and then everyone's interest backed off. I don't know who's left in him. He's got a couple of teams, no one really good. But if we get a big money bid for him, he'll go, but I don't think we will, so that shouldn't be a problem. And that's about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing sub number 5. Who's sub number 5? Oh, we just don't have a sub number 5. Okay, so what have we got? Striker, winger, midfielder. We need another midfielder. Might be Leon Drevenstam, or we could put Milanovic on there, who's not the best. But he broke into the team a couple of seasons ago, then went a season out on loan, and now he's back. And I like the look of this guy. He's got really good passing. And he had an eye for goal as well in the cup games previously, but he is unfit, so it's probably not worth putting him on the bench. We'll go with Dreven. Dreven gives us another option, unless Angelo is there, or Fumic. No, Angelo's already on the bench. What do we go for? Let's go for Bermudez, that would make sense. Bermudez is more senior of the team. Or Simjonovic, another winger. No, we've got Tesla and Loader. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. I could fanny around all day and talk myself out of certain decisions. But let's go for it. And we'll see how we get on. You'll realise that, again, I've fixed the scrolling issue. It's just really annoying. I basically have to unplug my controller in between playing this Pro Evo and some other games on my computer. So, which is very annoying. But yes, assertively, go and carry straight on from the last game, and then passionately, there's a lot more to come. Get out there and go and do the business. Now, the key will be how Ignacio Fernandez gets on. I need to up this from key. Let's go to extended. Because Ignacio Fernandez is unhappy. He wanted to move to Arsenal. We said no. And he's very, very good. So I'm hoping that it means we get the goals. Milazar Torres is offside. He's offside. Milan with a good header at the back post again. We just couldn't stick it in from an onside position. Walter into Makwede, out to Hayden Holter. Ball across and Brilhante has scored, and there's a striker for my Brazilian team again scoring against me. So we score at one end, it's offside. They go down the other end and show us how to score an onside, totally legitimate goal. Oh, Brilhante just got the wrong side of Veslanovic. It was a good ball in, good movement, lovely finish volley. And Gonzalez in goal has absolutely no chance from that range. So we'll just drop this down to positive, because we could be really opened up here. Brilhante's in again. He's hit the post. And Veslanovic picks it up. And this is not the best of starts for NK Zagreb in the Champions League knockouts. We really need to make something happen and get up the other end as the ball goes in. Jerry's there. He's hit the post. Oh no, it's a good save from Gonzalez actually. And they're starting Jerry and Brilhante. That's rare. They weren't starting two strikers in the pre-match report that I got. Kade into Walter. Walter holds on to it, out to Monteiro. Unless they're playing Jerry out here. Yeah, they are. They're playing him as an inside forward on the right. Okay, interesting. We'll go to opposition instructions. We'll ask the assistant to get something sorted about that. Let's go and tell them to demand a bit more. Brilhante hits another one. Gonzalez with a good save. He's keeping us in this at the moment. I think we're going to have to drop our line back and come off this high press that we were doing in terms of the line, because Brilhante is getting in behind quite a lot. And well, a team that we have beaten before, Bayer Leverkusen, are giving us one hell of a game here, really restricting us at the moment. We are getting shots off, but they seem to be from distance or not on target, which isn't the best. And we need to sort this out. Maybe it's a game for Danny Loader to come on the left wing. 5 minutes till half time. We could love an equaliser and an away goal before half time. DJ Como, Forde into Thompson. Thompson flicks on. Sousa's there. He's hit the post. It's now 1-1 on times of hitting the post. But they have the lead with the legitimate goal. We had ours off target. Sousa unlucky hitting the post from there. Fernandez, see, this is what I was worried about. You shouldn't play pissed off players, really. It does come back to bite you in the arse generally. I'm going to take Fernandez off, I think, at half time and play Angelo. It's a risk, but I'm going to do it. I know Angelo's not as good as Enexio Fernandez, but I think he's just too pissed off. I expect to see a much better showing. I don't want to tell them that they're doing well, because we're 1-0 down and we're not playing brilliantly. So Fernandez for Angelo. We'll swap you guys over like that. We'll put Angelo running through a little bit more. Thompson sitting back, dictating the play. Do I do a double sub? Yeah, let's get Tesla on as well. Why not? Why not? A double sub at half time. Try and change the impotence of the game. Angelo into Thompson. Thompson up to Di Giacomo. Out to Tesla. Involved straight away. Torres and Tesla play a good 1-2. Angelo gives it away. And Kansen gets it away. Brilhante is offside. So we get a free kick. And that's a slightly better line. And a slightly better start to this half. I mean, again, shots on target. What is going on with our shots on target? We should be working the ball into the box. Let's drop our tempo down. Maybe we are trying to force it and take too many shots from range. I mean, let's build from the back. That's okay. Don't run at them. They're better than us. Let's take that off. Try and pass the ball around them and pass the ball into the net. Now, they're frustrated and nervous. They're two centre-backs. Let's get the ball to Di Giacomo. Let him turn them. Have a shot. Stick it in. 1-1. Come back to Zagreb. That's the plan. Overall, though, that plan ain't working. I could do Sergio for Picard at the back. That's just purely on ratings, though. We've got a bit of time. There's only 55 minutes gone. We've got a little bit of time left. Everyone's motivated and looks like they're up for it. We could go back up to attacking as well. Again, why are we not getting shots on target? That's really poor from us. We're normally very good in the old shooting department, but not today. Not today. Is there anything we can get from the analysis? We're mainly coming down the left and the right. They're sort of coming down our left as well. Yeah, heat map. Yeah, they're just coming all down this side, really. There's not too much we can get out of that. 20 minutes to go. Let's do Sergio for Picard at the back. I know it's not an attacking sub. It's not the most adventurous sub, but Picard's a good player. He can make a difference from set pieces and stuff like that. So it's good to get him on. Milan picks up a yellow card. I'm going to go attacking for the last 15 minutes. See what we can do. Let's ask them to get creative as well. They're inspired. They're inspired by my words. Come on, guys. Come on. Okay, goal kick. Free kick, sorry. Choglo goes forward. Torres wins the header. DJ Como knocks it down. It's just hoofed away. Gonzalez, don't you dare. Just play it short. There we go. Out to Veslanovic. Veslanovic holds on to it. Into Thompson. Thompson to Forde. Forde has the overlap. Angelo in a bit of space. Out to Tesla. On the overlap is Milan. He gives him the ball. His cross is blocked, and this is going to be a counter-attack for Bayer Leverkusen. Over the top, Gonzalez with a poor touch. What a block, but it falls to Walter again, and he sticks it in, and that's just... You could tell that was coming. You could tell that was going to happen. It's just a hoof ball over the top. Gonzalez was actually looked out of his box when he handballed that. Walter with a shot. Great block from Tosic. It fell back to Walter, out of Gonzalez's reach, and it's 2-0. And we have given ourselves a lot of work to do in the second leg. And this, well, we could be going out in the first knockout round, which hasn't happened for, 2 seasons, I think now. Tosic comes forward. Ball in. Back post. Tesla, good save from Troglic. Now we'll be looking for Milan at the back post. One away goal would really change the tide. Torres is there. It's gone past the post. Oh, man. This is not good. Not what we wanted. Veslanovic up to Torres. Torres to Tosic. Tosic comes forward with it. Good ball out to Milan on the right. Milan sort of lost control but gets it back on the goal. Out to Forde. Forde is wide. Puts a cross in. Tesla with a header. It's knocked down again. No, I want to pause. I'm just confusing myself now. Let's go into tactics for the last 5 minutes. Tesla inside forward on attack. Forde inside forward on attack. Angelo Mazzala on attack. We're actually going to switch you two round because I want you pushing up Thompson. We won't have you dropping in between the back two anymore. Deep line playmaker. Angelo support midfielder. Last 5 minutes. Can we get that away goal? I mean, we've actually had more shots on target in this second half. We've played better, but it just hasn't been enough. And there's about 40 seconds. Thompson into Torres to Tesla. Tesla into the box, shoots. Diagiacomo keeps it alive. De Smet with a good tackle. Tesla's had our best chances there. Goalkeeper's played very well. Veslanovic into Picard. Back to Veslanovic to Torres. 10 seconds to go. This is probably going to be the end of the game. Up to Angelo. Out to Thompson. And there is the full-time whistle. It's a 2-0 loss. We know we can turn it around. I'm not happy. We know we can turn it around the second leg, but we have given ourselves maybe not a mountain, a bit of a molehill to climb. It's just bloody annoying. Tosic doing alright. Hines was there looking at all sorts of players for his next Argentina squad. Is that Gabriel Heinze? Yeah, Gabriel Heinze. There you go. What's he doing with his life? Or what's he done with his life? Milestones. Player, manager, Godoy Cruz, Argentina, just Vélez, and then Argentina. Oh, okay. So he's currently Vélez manager in real life. Unless he's been sacked since this game came out, which is a highly likely possibility. Managers change all the time. But yeah, not the best of results. We've given ourselves a tough challenge, and we've got Hajduk next, so that's a bit of a league decider as well, that game. But yeah, not the best performance. We came into it in such a good run of form as well. I don't know, get them back to Zagreb, and who knows, maybe, just maybe, we can turn them over at our place. I mean, they are a good team. The Bundesliga is a better league than us. We probably have punched above our weight every time we've played them before. If we look at turn that off and go Champions Cup. So yeah, last season it was the first knockout round again. We beat them 3-2 at home and then 4-2 away. So we have given ourselves a much tougher place to go. Have we ever played them before that? I'm not sure if we have. No, it doesn't look like it, because now we're getting into the point when we were doing... Oh yeah, there they are. We played them then. We played them then in the group and drew 1-1 away, which won't be enough. So we've got to go there and hope... No, they're coming to us, and we've got to hope for a similar result as when we played away at their ground last year, 4-2. So we've got a bit of a rivalry going against Bayer Leverkusen, which is very interesting. It's always good to see rivalries happening in a Football Manager that we can make up and say that. So yeah, a bit of a German rival happening. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, guys and girls, there are girls watching this according to my YouTube analytics, so thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a Patreon and join these wonderful people as part of my backroom staff, which we will go through and see how everyone's progressing at the end of the season, then thank you. Oh, I forgot a massive bit of news. It will be revealed in the next episode, because I don't like flicking between screens too often. But yeah, it will be revealed in the next episode, so a bit of a cliffhanger for you. But thank you so much for watching. Patreon, merchandise, Discord links, all below. Yeah, cheers. I'm out.